So you're thinking about moving to Hot Springs, Arkansas? Well, today we're taking a look at another new construction house on Lake Hamilton with a 2-slip boat dock that's covered and a swim platform. It's also in a little cove. You're going to have great sunsets from where you're sitting on the porch and taking a look at everything. And location-wise, we're pretty good right here. We're about 3 to 5 minutes from Central Avenue, which is the main highway. It's going to take you downtown. It's going to get you past Oak Lawn, shopping, places to eat and dine. And again, you'll be downtown within about 15 minutes. I love going down there at night to walk around. You can take the dogs down there, walk them around town. It's a dog-friendly environment. And if you stick around till the end, we're also going to show you something about this house that's relatively unique and see how it works for your family. We're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Hot Springs, Arkansas, I'm Warren Hilbert, local expert realtor with the Living in Hot Springs, Arkansas team. We get calls from people like you every day. We absolutely love it. What we're going to do is give you the information throughout the video, but right now we're going to get started with the tour, and we're going to show you, starting off, the vaulted ceilings in the entryway and the lighting. We're going to start coming through the house, and we're going to go into the first room off to the right. That's going to be the office. This is a very nice office. I really like it. I sort of kind of tested it out the other day. It's a very good size. It's on the front of the house, so you might want to turn this so you can see what's going on outside, but if nothing else, you have a lot of daylight coming inside. It's a nice room. It's something where I would probably eventually add some shelves in here, built-ins, but that's an additional cost, so that's something you really don't want the builder doing all the time. Things like that, you're going to come in and do your own little touches and little designs on, but that's something I would do. Coming out of the office, you're going to have, I'm going to save this for the end. This is going to be the primary suite over here. So we'll save that till the end because that's beautiful. It's got some nice ceilings in there. We'll save that. You're getting a look right now at the primary living area. It has the highest ceiling in here, being the center one, is around 17 feet. Most of the ceilings in this house are going to be around 12 feet. The bedrooms, the closets, everything else is going to be around 12 feet. So you have a lot of storage, a lot of area. So rooms that seem small, and none of them are small, you're going to have that additional area. Even the kitchen, it's a big kitchen, but they put plenty of storage, plenty of cabinets that go up really high. But even here, you've got your built-ins and plenty of storage. It looks really nice. You might want to add more of the rock to the upper half to make it all go up to the ceiling. I've seen that done a lot. I really like that as well. But that's, again, one of those things that it's going to be a little bit additional. But rather than the builder jump all this in and figure out what you may or may not want, because you could just do an offset color or something else. Again, really nicely done. Big room, comfortable, cozy, not too big that if you had 6 or 8 people sitting around here, you'd all be able to have a nice conversation and be really relaxed. Just to give you a little sneak preview, you have patio doors going out onto the deck in this room, and you'll have them in one of the bedrooms. You get a good view of the water on a nice cool night. You can just come on out here and take a look around and see that you have some really amazing water views. It just really opens up. You can see clear across the water. Some really nice views. Some new homes going in across the way. You've got your boat dock down here, which is 2-slip covered with the swim platform. Easy to get down to. There are a few steps, but you don't need a trolley on this one. We're going to head back inside. We're going to head into the kitchen/dining area. One of the things you're going to notice real quick, they did a little more attention in here. They have the vaulted ceiling in here done with wood, tongue and groove. They have the big wood beams put in there. They look beautiful. You've got their lighting and all their fixtures. Plumbing fixtures and lighting fixtures in the house all fit the theme really well. They had a designer come in and do that for them. So there's no need to change any of those things unless it's just not your taste. Again, you've got set up for 6 people over here. You could put a little wider table in there, but it works for what you have here because you have 2 islands. And then you also have coming into the kitchen, again, I mentioned earlier the storage area, but you do have plenty of storage and drawers for things in here too. So moving into the kitchen, you do have a gourmet kitchen. You're going to have a 7-burner with a griller in the middle. It's also going to be a Z-line oven. And above the oven, you have your pot filler. And the tile on the back looks really nice. It's not perfectly level, but the nice thing about that, it gives that shine at different angles when the way the light hits it. It looks beautiful in person. Hopefully it comes across on the video. I like what they did with the hood up here, how they built that and designed that. It looks really nice. Might have done that in a natural wood, but they did a good job, and they're the designers, not me. Coming over here, we have an ice maker behind by the sink and the dishwasher. And we have a porcelain farm sink, I believe. Pretty deep, slants a little bit, so if water builds up, it runs out. Really nice little, if I knew how to work it, little fixtures in the kitchen, and you have the garbage disposal button. Really nice again, looks good, everything matches. You have cabinets, you have it all the way to the ceiling. You got your microwave in the wall over here. I like that. It's a profile. And then over here, you've got the fridge. It's a oversized fridge with it's a cafe fridge. Again, high-end stuff in the house. You have 2 islands, one for washing and having dishes, but one that you have a seating for 4 over here and plenty of cabinet space. So you do have a lot of island space as well, and which adds more storage to what you have. Again, the fixtures, the light fixtures, they're all beautiful. Well, we're down on this side of the house at this end. We're going to enter in one of the first bedrooms. Coming in here, again, this is where you have your own, each bedroom is going to have its own bathroom. And you have tile all the way to the ceiling. Really nice design. I really love the floor. I probably can't get close enough to give you the best shot of the floor in the shower, but it's something I really like. We look at so many houses that when I decide to do something for myself, this is where I get all my design ideas. Nice large mirror sink, big bathroom. I actually measured it out from one end to the other. It's actually 14 by 7. The bedroom is 13 by 14. So again, you have plenty of room in here. This could be a guest suite. This could be one of the kids' rooms. This could be, again, whatever you use it for. But they even have a little nightstand set on the end over here where you could put a little desk. So if somebody had to do homework, or somebody just had a business, if you wanted to do paperwork before you went to bed, put a nice little reading chair over here. And again, the nice thing about this bedroom is also the fact that we have a sliding door that comes out onto the porch. And you have your outside kitchen out here too. Big old grill, storage area, refrigerator, sink. And again, just before you're ready to lay down, if you want to come out, read a book, just relax on those nice, cool nights. Your boat dock straight down, water views. And the sunset from here has got to be amazing. I can only imagine because I haven't actually seen it. Coming back into the bedroom, it actually has its own little walk-in closet. So again, the ceilings in there are going to be 12 feet high, plenty of hanging places, plenty of boxes for storage or shoes, and just a lot of room for a closet. Coming down here, we're going to enter into the second bedroom. Pretty similar in size to the other one. The only difference on this one is the closet is off of the bathroom. In the bathroom, again, tile in all the bathrooms, so it goes up to the ceiling. Again, 12-foot ceilings makes it really nice. And closet not quite as big, but also, well, it looks like it's probably about 10 foot tall and plenty of storage in there. All of the bedrooms have plenty of windows to get some natural daylight coming in. That's one of the new things that, not new, but that's one of the things that builders are doing now, trying to get as much daylight coming in. It makes the house feel much lighter and brighter. Also doing all these whites and lighter colors makes it feel bigger. The thing I didn't mention real quick, if we turn around here real quick, is all of the doors, even going into the bedrooms, are tall doors. They're probably 8-foot doors, and they're solid core, so they're not very flimsy. They feel very, very sturdy. So we go in order, coming through the hallway. The garage will be coming in from the left. You have the half bath downstairs. Again, they put an accent wall of tile in there, and it's a darker blue. For a small room, as tall as it is, it still works really well. The floors as well, we didn't mention earlier, are the LVP vinyl. You have dogs not going to scratch, spill water, being out with the water right outside. And then you have a pantry in here. Not the biggest pantry. I can walk in here and it's probably 5 by 5. But the nice thing about it is, even though it's a smaller pantry, it actually goes, that would be 12 foot high with plenty of shelves. Coming down here, we have our third bedroom. And again, you got the window for some natural daylight. Pretty good sized window. You have fans in all of the rooms. The flooring that we just talked about goes throughout, so it's all one smooth transition. You do have tile on the floor in the bathroom. And again, the bathrooms in the tile in the bathrooms go all the way to the ceiling. And they've done some really nice design with what they have in there. Now we're getting near going down to the laundry room. Plenty of cabinetry in here. You got your washer and dryer with your bottom storage areas on the washer and dryer. Tile flooring. Nice countertops, very similar to the kitchen ones. And coming back here, you have your mudroom or mud drop off, whatever you want to call it. And I like this one because you've got plugs up here in the shelving. I would have gone for the USB-C plugs, but you can always change stuff like that. That's just one of the things I'm liking. But you have plenty of hooks out here, storage for shoes, storage in general. And then you have the garage outside. And it is a 3-car garage with a door leading out back to the side of the house to go down to the boat dock. Really nice garage.
Okay, go ahead.
So entering the primary suite, you can go left or right, or your left or right. But we're going to head into down the hallway this way. What you're going to find down here is 2 closets. They are stacked 12 foot high to the ceiling, plenty of shelves, enough stuff to store everything. This side is a little narrower than the other side, but still plenty of room, plenty of hanging, plenty of places for shoes. And then the other side over here, again, you have plenty of storage stacking. I'm not really sure why they put hanging rods that high up. It would be hard to get to them, but I suppose there's a reason. Plenty of drawers, plenty of storage. Really nicely done. Coming into the primary suite, there's several things you want to notice in here. I don't want to be here for 20 minutes with you, but the first thing is the size of the room. It's 20 feet by 16 feet. You have about 12-inch baseboard down there because the ceilings are 12 foot high to the first spot, and then the vaulted portion of the ceiling probably goes another 8 feet and is trimmed out with that natural cedar. You have plenty of room on both sides of the bed for nightstands and even more. This is just a huge room. I really like the size of it. It might be even a little big for me, but you have a couple chairs sitting here. You have the gas fireplace, TV's a neck breaker. It should have been a little bit lower. We have the floor to ceiling windows and the patio door to go out on the deck. And again, great views of the water from this point of the house. You do have the floors that again are scratch resistant, water resistant. So if you're out there hosing something down, doing whatever you're doing, again, no worries on how they built it and then the floors that they used. Coming into the ensuite, you really get the feeling like you have your own side of the hotel over here, because I just closed the door and it just feels a whole lot different. Coming in, we did miss, we have the beverage cooler and the wet bar. Again, everything is soft close. You've got a place to display your items. But coming into the primary, you're going to have his and hers water closets. Don't see that in very many houses. Don't know what I think about it, but if I had it, I certainly wouldn't turn it down. Coming into the actual area, you're going to have 2 sinks. Noticeable thing about this one is higher. It's about waist high. If I go over to the other one, it's considerably lower. So again, and you have a makeup table, makeup station, plenty of mirror. That's a lot of mirror going up there. On both sides are really tall, plenty of cabinetry. It's all going to be soft close. You have rather large tiles in here too. These well over 2 foot, but we're going to say 2 foot by 2 foot on the tiles, and a tub. We're going to come back to that in a second. Gas fireplace, TV, luxury, and the tub is easily 2 people, but it's really big. I don't see big tubs there often. Again, soft close cabinets, plenty of drawers, plenty of storage. So nice chandeliers. Again, all the fixtures, faucets, electrical outlets, all the faucets and fixtures. That's the word I'm looking for. Really well done, gold in here. Coming into the shower, the floor on this wall here, inside, outside of the shower, is floor to ceiling tile. There are 4 shower heads. Yeah, 4 shower heads, 4 shower heads, tile to the ceiling, 3 good sized windows to bring in some natural daylight, light and bright cherry colors. Again, the fixtures are just beautiful. Really well done job on this one. And you can enter and exit from 2 different sides of the shower. Okay, when we started off on this video, I promised you a little something different and something special at the end of the video. This is actually what we're going to call a bonus room. It's at the top, over top of the garage, I believe, but it's an area that I can live. It's almost an apartment. You see the railings down low and looking over the balcony. And when you look out the windows, you're going to see natural, looks like almost a level shot, a little bit of a hill out there, but you have a lot of greenery and landscaping outside there. Looks really nice. It doesn't feel like you're on a second level. And the room up here is probably 16 by 20, maybe a little bit bigger than that. We're going to walk into the closet. Well, one of several, but this could be a storage area for anything. You can see how high it goes up. It's got to be 10 feet in here at the high point, but plenty of built-in shelving. Again, nice living area with a fan, lots of lighting, plenty of daylight coming through the window. Coming down the hallway, we have a full bath. And the tile goes to the ceiling. You do have a tub, and you have really, get my finger in the right place here. Nice design on what they did with the shower. It looks really good, again, all the way to the ceiling. You have your toilet, your big old mirror. You have the sink, cabinet above that, and the floor basically matches the back of the surround of the toilet or the shower. Then you have another bedroom. Again, very large, very huge. If you can see, we've got a couple of windows again looking outside, and you're seeing nice green trees and nice view, really relaxing. But if you set your bed over here on the one back wall, when you woke up in the morning, you'd be seeing daylight and trees and green. Looks beautiful. Good sized ceiling, slants and heights and everything. And then you have another closet for the bedroom. Really nice. Again, it does slant, starts down fairly low, but then it angles upward, and it's a good sized closet. You have a door for access to the heat and air units above the garage or above the house. Looks really finished off, looks really nice. So that's what you have upstairs. This is a bonus suite. Could be mother-in-law suite, could be something that you let the kids as they get older have their own like little apartment, as I would call it. But it's a great space. This house just has so much to offer. Hope it works for you and your family. If it didn't, just reach out and let us know. We can see what we can find. Or if you want to build something, we can help you with that as well. Till next time, let's finish up the video and go downstairs and see what else we need to do for you. Well, we come to the end of another weekly walkthrough. So we are going to wrap this up at 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths. It has 2 slip boat dock that's covered with a swim platform. That was a little tough to get out. And great views. You're going to have beautiful sunsets from here, every angle that you're in. We talked about in the primary and everything. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days, 90 days, around the world, around the country, or just around town, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, subscribe. Our information is down below. Hope to see you around town.